and welcome to something a little bit different to a Star Wars review. Today I'm posting a video response yet again to Paul, aka Luap184. This video, is another one of those little questionnaire type videos. Only this time, rather than getting to know a Star Wars fan, it's why do you collect? Getting inside the mind of a collector. Now, as I said before, I've seen a lot of videos like this done by Transformers fans, so this is kind of a Star Wars take on it. And like my previous video, this video is made up of several different questions. Rather than 10, we've got 6, and rather than questions about yourself, this is questions about why you collect, what you collect, and so on and so forth. Before I begin, just want to say again, video responses are encouraged. I was absolutely blown away by the amount of video responses the last one got. So, I hope to get the same amount for this one as well. So if you've got a video response to this, then please post it down there. So let's begin. Question number 1. Why do you collect? I collect because I'm a big kid. I still get that same little buzz when I go into a shop and I see new stuff on the shelves. I still get that same little trigger of excitement that I did when I was younger. And Star Wars has stuck with me for a really, really long time. Over the years I have collected a lot of things, but Star Wars is the one that has always, been the one in the corner, that if I stopped collecting it'd creep back and I'd start again. So it's that, mainly because I'm a big kid, I love toys and I've just been collecting for such a long time it's really hard to let go, to be honest. Question number 2, do you collect to play or decorate? If you'd asked me this question a few years ago, I'd say collect to play, definitely, because I had a lot of friends who collected Star Wars figures, and because they didn't have their collections on display, they'd have their figures, shoved in a box under their bed or whatever, and the only way to put those figures to use really was to play with them, to get them out, and we used to make little films and reenact battles and all this kind of stuff. But now, definitely, I just collect to decorate, because a lot of my friends who used to collect don't do it anymore, and I've just grown out of playing with them, and I really love displaying all my different figures. Question number 3, do you get a new item just for something to review? Not really, no. I wouldn't go out specifically to buy something that I didn't like just so I could review it. The majority of the time, if I buy something, it will be because I want it for my collection. I won't strive to pick up something that I really don't like just so I can show it off on camera. If I buy something, it will be because I actually want it for myself. So, question number 4, are you collecting to complete your collection, or will you always be adding to it? A lot of people have said this before, it's impossible to complete a collection, because they're always bringing new stuff out. There's so much stuff out there to begin with that will continue to elude you for such a long time, and basically it's just a never-ending cycle. I'll aim to complete waves and lines of figures. I think the only line of figures that I've ever tried to complete was the 30th anniversary collection, the ones with the coins. I only wanted to collect those because I wanted to fill the coin album up, and I think I'm only about 4 or 5 figures away from that now, so that's the only collection or line of figures that I've been trying to complete. But in terms of my collection as a whole, then there's no chance of completing it, because as I said, there's always new stuff coming out. Question number 5, do you ever think you'll stop collecting? I'm going to say no for the time being, because at this point in time I really can't see myself stopping. I've still got that very same passion for collecting that I did when I was younger. I still enjoy it. I haven't got bored of it yet. So at this point in time I'm definitely going to say no. But I dare say there will be a point in time when I stop and think and say to myself, I think it's time to pack it in. I've got too much stuff, it's taking up too much room, too much money, yada yada yada. So probably eventually I will stop, but not anytime soon. It'll probably when I'm about 40 years old probably. But I'll probably even carry on after that, so I won't bank on anything, to be honest. I won't take anything as gospel. And finally, question number 6, do you collect something just since it is valuable and will sell for a lot of money one day? It's nice to have the occasional rare item in your collection, but value never really comes into it. If I ever stopped collecting, I wouldn't sell my collection, so how much something is worth really doesn't matter to me. The only relevance that has to me is that, I've got something in my collection that's worth a lot of money. That's it really. it's nice to have something rare in your collection, and I'm going to really show off now. A lot of people are going to hate me for this. And I do have two, you know, one open, one carded, of each. So, like I said, a lot of people are going to hate me for that. Often get a lot of comments asking me, how the hell did you get two Darth Revan's and Marlax? And it's just pure luck, to be honest. But yeah, like I say, it's nice to have the occasional rare item in your collection. It's nice to say that, oh, I've got something in my collection that is worth £100 or whatever. But the fact that it's valuable doesn't really bother me, because I'm not going to sell it. So if I'm planning on earning money out of it, then no, value doesn't really matter at all. I just collect because I enjoy it and because it's a really great hobby. So I think that's all the questions answered. I hope you found this video interesting. As I said, I hope you post a video response to it. It would be really great to see some more responses from you guys. So until my next reviews, which will hopefully be sometime soon, but the lighting's been absolutely rubbish due to the crappy weather here in the UK at the minute. So whenever those reviews are, until then, keep collecting and may the force be with you.